Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. And before we get started, I just want to let you know, please make sure you like, subscribe, comment below, share this video, and also click that notification bell so you know when you're getting my videos. So now that that's out of the way, let's get started. So today I'm going to be reviewing The Green Knight. Now, this movie was directed by David Lowery and it stars Dev Patel, Alicia Vikander, and Joel Edgerton. Alright, let's get into it. First off, I want to start with, I probably didn't find anything wrong with this movie per se, or if I did, it was a nitpick. So for the most part, this is going to be just really talking about what I thought about the movie, and because I really enjoyed this movie. So right off the bat and stuff like that, this is a very weird movie. This is a very hard movie to get into and stuff like that if you're not fully aware of what it might be. So going to this movie and stuff like that, I really didn't know what it's about. I love the trailers that it gave me, so I made sure I went to go see it in the theaters. So my first initial thoughts and stuff like that for this movie were, number one, the cinematography was gorgeous. I don't know where they shot this at, but the landscapes and the locations that they shot on were absolutely gorgeous. This looked so crisp and the shots were so drawn out to really let you feel the scenery around these characters. From the wooden areas to the grasslands to the castles to the cold feel, you could feel the scenery popping off the screen. So that's one aspect that I really did love about this movie. Another aspect that I per se love, but I also can see it can be hard for some people to get into, is they spoke in a very Shakespearean way. The dialogue is very much sounds like poems and sonnets that you would hear in Shakespeare, and it's long monologues and you listen to people go back and forth as they talk, and I really love that and stuff like that. But I can see how some people could have a hard time keeping up with what is going on and what is happening and what people are saying. So that's just an aspect I really enjoyed about the movie. And another aspect that it was like could be difficult for some people to wrap their head around is this movie feels very surreal. It feels very majestic, psychedelic. It's almost as if you're on drugs. It like certain things happen, and things happen where you don't know if it's real, you don't know if this character is envisioning this or is this happening in reality or whatnot, but it's very magic based and surreal in that way. So that's another aspect of the movie that I noticed and thought was particularly interesting. So, and might I say, Dev Patel in this role is phenomenal. This is the best role I've seen him in a while. So he does majestic, playing the young, naive, not really aimless person who happens upon this adventure that changes him forever, you know. And you see him go through that transformation of someone who's like just aimless and naive to like a man and an honorable person by the end of the movie. And speaking of that, this is a very rich thematically movie and stuff like that. Some things you might not get. Me personally, I probably feel like I would have to watch this movie a second time to really grasp in everything that they was throwing at me. But one thing, maybe two things that I did grasp was the elements of not being afraid anymore, or the true meaning of honor, and the journey that he goes on really takes him through that of not being a coward anymore and really like standing up for what you believe in and not being a coward about things. So that was some of the thematic things that I took from this movie. So all in all, I really love this movie and stuff like that. It is a very niche watch, so just be prepared if you go see it. But all in all, I really did love this movie, and some of the nitpicks that I have really didn't matter. So on a scale of 4, I'm gonna give this a 3.5 out of 4. I just felt like it wasn't the most accessible movie for people, but it was so great that it was like, it's almost a 4 in my head. So this has been my review for The Green Knight. Whatever you thought, have you seen it? Have you not seen it? Have you seen any Dev Patel movies? Do you like medieval time type movies? Whatever it is, comment below. Like always, comment, like, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.